right, I think we're live. Yes, we are. We're popping in. Hey, everybody. Just waiting to see if my YouTube will do it. Give me a second.
There we go.
Yeah, there we are. I think so. Hey, we did it. We got it to work. Great. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm Ranger J, 1999, your host, and part of the RSG crew. Hello, fellow skewers. It is time to wrap up the week. It's a TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. It's time for the weekend. Time to relax, sit back, finish your workday. Let us bring you the fun, entertaining stuff to listen to. That's what it's all about. Welcome to our stream. This is where we hang out with you guys for the next hour. We're going to do roster reviews. We're going to answer your questions. If you have questions, go ahead and pop those suckers in the chat, and we will get those answered. Make sure you put question in front of your statement, and either myself or Dr. Finn will get those scooped up. Dr. Finn is in a meeting with someone that I was just in a meeting with, but I'm here for the stream. We're letting Dr. Finn handle the rest of the stuff, so he gets a pass today. He'll be along when he's done with that. But a lot of exciting stuff going on. We're moving on our merry way. Real quick mechanisms. Some cool stuff here is you can see that Vader's glass, the cup of plenty, is a little empty. That's because we did streams yesterday and people again donated and filled it up. We've got all kinds of funny stuff that goes into the glass every time you donate. I think $3 or less is giant porgs, and they have a lot of weight. They launch stuff. Again, $3.01 to $20 gets you the Baby Rangers, and anything over 20 gets you the Yodeling Pickle Extravaganza, where the giant Yodeling Pickle makes sings his song, and 3 giant pickles come from the air into the cup, and it's always a hoot. So if you want to donate, say something funny, anything like that, or put your question in to be asked for any but others, do that. Make sure you subscribe right now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're new, welcome. Subscribe. Come on in. We don't bite. We do all kinds of great stuff. We do everything in Galaxy Heroes, so go ahead and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up on the video if you could, please. And also follow us on Twitch. Grim, why are you donating crap on Twitch? We're not even on Twitch, and you're just jumping crap in here. All right, so there you go. If you God. And we will be changing up on Twitch. Finn found a bunch of cool stuff that we can use on Twitch that we can change for the bits and stuff that's in there right now. It'll be Star Wars themed, so we'll be doing that. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on Twitch as well. There we go. Let's introduce everybody in the panel, then we'll see who's in the chat, and then we'll start getting rocking and rolling on this. Let's see. I've got, of course, Dr. Finn. He's in a meeting. It's all good. We've got Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going?
We've got Stoner Jedi.
So happy it's Friday. Friday.
Oh, man. Today's going to be a good day.
Oh, bro, I've been smiling from ear to ear since I woke up.
And then last but not least, we've got Michael Huntington III from Her Royal Majesty's Secret Service.
Hello. Darth Hideous is asking whether you and Finn are seeing my mum for, adult counselling.
No.
Sign me up.
No.
Couples counseling.
Yeah, train tunnel counselling,
No.
Well, having 2 people in the house named Takedown kind of sets up for that. So
We all know who's in charge, really. It's the apprentice. The apprentice rules all.
He's not wrong.
I'm the bottom of the totem pole.
You are very
it's
much,
apprentice,
yeah.
Mrs. Silo.
Mm-hmm. As it should be. No, you're damn rose.
Of course, that means that you hold everything up. So.
You are the training dummy for my apprentice.
Yeah.
You feed him. All right. How is the apprentice? How is my wonderful dark side apprentice doing today?
Well, we got up pretty early today and trying to change up the schedule a little bit more and did some cleaning around the living room and moved my desk around a little bit and been playing around all day, so it's been fun.
All right. So let's see who's in the chat. Shout out some people. We got Jason Hummel. We got some turd burglar named Grim. We're going to skip him. Dami P. Moss Mike. Who question mark times 3. Dr. Gonzo H. Our boy BCM. Big Country Mags represent. Matt Bailey. Gav P. He says, cheers, very nice. Can't touch this. And of course, the aforementioned Darth Hideous. Tim Beddard, Slap Me Head. Jeffrey Hayden, of course, Helenix. DL Cool J is here as well. Nick Merck, glad to have you guys all here. So yes, let's see, did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody that's spoken or said anything at the said moment. If I see people as they come along, I will shout them out. Eric H, Darth Teflon, Demordian. Why, Demordian? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Glad to see you're putting them hanging out there in the chat. So yes, glad to have you guys here. So we're going to do a roster review. We're going to do all that fun stuff. But, I was kind of debating, we've got Ranger roles, the mods, but then I was looking at my mods. So we'll go here and filter like we always do. We'll filter by speed. Again, I want to get you guys in good habits, so we show you what our good habits are when it comes to mods. I have some mods I can roll. I've got a green... No, that's not the one I was looking for. Where'd it go? So I think I've rolled all the green ones I need. Well, this one's got 5 speed. That one's got 5 speed. But I think I hit some that hit... Did they hit 10? Yes. So I hit blue that hit 10. That hit 8. I was kind of disappointed. I think I need to get slicing materials. We can see if this one hits 10. Or we can go to try to get more mods. I've got some green ones here that are 5 that maybe can hit speed. You never know. So if you guys want me to get slicing materials, let me know what you guys like me to do. You want me to get slicing materials, or you want me to go for some more mods and see what we can roll. So everybody in chat, let me know. Hey, Steve and Allen. Hey, Chaos 13. But you guys let me know in chat if you want me to roll for more mods, or do you want me to roll for slicing materials so we can see if we can get better speeds on our mods. So
more mods.
I didn't ask you.
I don't know. He's got a crap load of mods right now in his inventory that he can roll. But he doesn't have the materials to roll them.
You can never have enough mods. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Although I'm thinking of framing the last one. I bought one out of the shop. I'm not going to roll it. It's a speed triangle crit damage showing 5 secondary. I'm just going to look at it and pretend that it goes to 26.
Well, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of people are saying it's slicing time. All right. I'm liking it. Matt Bailey, hey. Dr. Feelgood. Sean Ragnar, the Red Kelly.
Ooh, Lord Megatron.
Hey, Lord Megatron is in the hizzy.
And another thing too, I'm not saying it's like you should do this every day kind of thing, but I've been taking advantage of the slicing materials from the shipments. I mean, like for the cheaper crystal pricing, right? Like, I mean, it's kind of detrimental, but like if you've already done like your 350 energy refreshes for your mods, it's a good way to kind of round up more slicing materials.
I could, but I'm saving my crystals for other things.
I do that when I'm chasing unicorns.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And like lately, right now, I'm just hoarding up a bunch of salvage. Like I have 100 of everything. So I'm just kind of rounding up more. I'm going to just do a mass slicing this weekend.
Yep. So yeah, we will do some, we'll get some slicing materials and see if I can slice some mods then. Okay. I'm going to wait till I get 4 energy. So what we're going to do then is go right into, we'll go right to our roster review. So let me pull that up and let us see who we are doing today. It was so exciting. We are doing
like this one.
Darth Teflon. Well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
You know, we used to
One
call
of our
our
VIPs.
when I say goalkeeper, I'm referring to the real football, not what's played on the North American continent. You know it as soccer. But our goalkeeper for our Sunday League football was known as Teflon because nothing stuck.
Yeah, see, that doesn't register because you immediately lost in the entire population of RSG when you said real football. So.
Not true. There are people who understand the joys and beauty of the game of football or soccer. You hear?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for somebody to pop up in chat. No,
but watching somebody
leave me
like
hanging.
About that, man.
Was that some tumbleweed?
I mean, seeing someone catch a 90-yard pass or seeing someone's head explode after they're destroyed by a 300-pound defensive lineman is always good too.
Yeah, like giant 6'5" linebacker running somebody over.
There you go. Cheers, Jeff.
Watch rugby.
companies go.
rugby.
Oh, I bet.
I love rugby, man.
I'll tell you what, I was watching.
Those dudes are freaking, hardcore.
Yeah. It's funny. It's have you ever seen that Australian rules football they play, Mike?
The mount,
whatever. Oh my God,
Tim,
that's
you're
pretty
so
creative.
right. I'm sorry that I even have to say that word. It's an abomination.
Mm-hmm.
The word we're talking is
damn right.
soccer.
Can't touch this. Go Cowboys. All right, but I do love soccer too. I can't lie. Manchester United has always been my team for a long time since I saw a match.
Did you see that company goal that pretty much won them the Premiership?
No, I haven't had a chance yet. I'm behind on matches.
Look it up. It's been
I've been busy doing streams and stuff, so I'm a little behind.
Yeah,
the only thing I do is see
all
I get to do is see highlights now. So I try to make sure I'm
engaged. Mike, you guys would like this actually. I'm born from the St. Pete area, so like the Tropicana Field's like 10-15 minutes from where I grew up at, and then right in the downtown area of St. Pete too. There's also the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Not a lot of people know about the Rowdies, the Division II soccer league. So.
Hey, there you go. America. I mean the new football league here in America, the soccer league, American League Soccer, whatever. It's huge here. I mean, they've been selling out stadiums and stuff.
Old Golden Balls, aka David Beckham, hasn't he bought a football team over there or something?
I don't keep track of all that crap. All right, let's get into Dark Teflon.
Yeah, it was a Division II team. It's the same division that the Tampa Bay Rowdies are in.
All right, let's get off the sports before Grim has a stroke.
Oh, you guys let me talk about Formula One and MotoGP the other night, so you can get away with it.
Thanks, Grim. You know what? We may talk sports a whole hour. Right?
We gotta bring Grim to a football game and then put him right down to the sideline.
I know.
Yeah. See, now that's different. That's different, though. Being there live, I could do that. But like watching it on TV, no, thank you.
Yeah.
When I was in the States, I saw some guys in blue socks play rounders in Boston.
I'm moving on. So Darth Teflon is our, and he's a VIP, so we're very much glad to have him here. He says, look at Territory War team ships and what teams I should work on next in mods and who does Zeta next to. So yeah, Reed team looks great. He's got the Darth Revan team rocking and rolling. He's doing great in ships as well. I mean, he's got what he needs. This is a 4 million GP roster. So let's kind of look at this. Let's just go through his characters and we'll just look at what he wants. Territory Wars team ships and what team should I work on next in mods? Well, you know that for Territory Wars, it's a pretty standard thing. You put your second best fleet on defense and then you use your MILF if you have it. You want your best team for offense. I think a lot of guilds do that. Some can't, some cannot, but people mix it up. But I mean, your PvP arena team with your MILF is going to be your team that you keep. And then it's what your guild wants. I mean, I've seen people that use Geos on defense. I've seen that a lot with the bonuses, but I've seen it just regularly, just having Geos on ships with Empire, or they go Thrawn with,
like the old meta,
the old meta, so they go the old meta and put that on defense and go and keep their MILF on offense because none of those ships kind of overlap with one another. The only one that does is the Houndstooth, so they'll put something else on defense with Chimera. But that's kind of what I've been seeing. So that's kind of what you're probably seeing too, Darth Teflon. And in Territory War ships, it's pretty cut and dry. There's no ambiguity to it, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. And it's what your guild dictates on that. But yeah, we can look at what ships you have and don't have and what you can work on. Actually, let's look at what you have right now before we get into your characters. So if you're going to run a secondary, let's say your MILF is your front line. That means your, let's see, who can we use on your starting lineup? I think let me remember it. Yeah, so you're using Poe, Biggs, Cassian, Wedge, Phantom. So that's all standardized stuff, right? That's your standard team that you're using. So what would be your second lineup? Well, we're going to go with Chimera, right? And then your starting lineup could be something like Silencer, Imperial TIE Fighter. You could go. You kind of need a tank.
You can always go with if you don't use bigs in your rebel fleet, put bigs in there and slap in Umbaran, because Umbaran's fast.
You
and
could
get the target lock up.
Yeah, with a tie silencer. Silencer definitely needs to be a part of that. And then your reinforcements could be your tie advance, your slave 1, your scimitar. That could be your lineup. First order TIE fighter pilot's really good.
Got a 5-star shuttle.
Yeah, he's working on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a lot of different ways you can go with Anakin. You can go with some of the bounty hunter ships. But it's a lineup that you can kind of put together with your second best fleet. It's going to be a lot of your Empire, dark side, ships.
B-28 bomber should be viable. It's not, but it should be. I was looking at mine. It's got 140. It's got like 140k health protection, and I can't even use it. It's like, what's wrong with that?
Well, hopefully that'll change here soon. Hopefully.
But yeah, that's what you kind of want. You want your mill fleet, which is what I'm working on. The only thing I need is the Millennium Falcon. So I'm going to get it next unlock, and then I'll easily get it geared up and whatever stars I get, and then but yeah, those are the kind of things you can do. I don't want to dwell too much on shit, but that's kind of the idea.
He might be able to do a Mace timeout fleet since he's got a 6-star ETA too.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
Umbaran, and he's got pretty much all the Galactic Republic ships at 7 stars.
You could do that as well. Put them down and then save your Chimera for cleanup. For weaker fleets you run across.
Houndstooth combined with Xanadu Blood.
Yeah,
because it's stealth. It kind of pushes them on.
Houndstooth's going to be on his rebel fleet. Remember this is territory war, so he's going to have his best fleet. But this secondary fleet could be, you can keep the Chimera and all those ships, and then go just put defense. You can put the Galactic Republic fleet. That fleet is a pain in the ass to deal with. It really is. I've done that in the past and just run it. You can do that and then save 2 fleets for offense. So there's a lot of different ways you can go with it. So those are just some suggestions. Yeah. Let's get into characters. He was asking about what team should I work on next and mods. Well, let's just look at what... the thing I want to look at first is where you are with Padme. That's going to dictate what you should be working on. It's pretty cut and dry.
What we're going to, right?
Well, I'm looking at his Galactic Republic because I want to see what his Padme's at. She's 7 stars, all right, so she's 5 stars. So we definitely need to work on Separatists. The rest of your Galactic Republic's great. Ahsoka is 10, Kenobi and Anakin are 12. He's already got Ahsoka or Padme to 8. So you could work on the gear on Ahsoka and then Padme with their Zetas and get your Galactic Republic team ready to go. The other team is your Separatists. So if you filter, see where your Separatists at. You can see that I'm already working on some of these. Now, one that's going to be really easy to work on and farm is New Gunray. His gear is pretty easy. I've been shocked at how easy his gear is. So,
what you said?
What?
I told you, dude. It's so nice to be able to gear up a character that doesn't require, like 472 Carbantes.
Who the hell's calling me? Well, I bet it's one of those gamers. 1 second.
Sick 'em, Ranger.
It's Finn. He's out counseling.
Mike, how much health and protection did you say B-28's got?
Oh, hang on.
All right, sorry about that. Thought I had that damn thing on mute. But yeah, you can work on, keep farming B1 and Droideka. You can work on gearing Newt. Your Dooku's fine. Your Saj is definitely fine. Your B2 is 10. Probably want to take him to 11. He's a key component of that. Grievous is a key component of that. Sun fact. Yes, forget about Spy, Soldier, Poggle. The key ones are B1, Droideka, Newt, Grievous, Sun fact, B2. If you're going to work on characters. And it's going to be a while before the Padme event comes back, so you can go ahead and get your Galactic Republic rounded out and then come back in and work on your Separatists and get them squared away for when the Padme event comes back. And it's a good team that you can use, especially once you get Droideka and B1 rocking and rolling. I'm farming the snot out of those. The drop rate just sucks. I can't put it in.
128.5.
I mean,
Sorry,
the drop rate on them, I've got them 4 stars and I'm trying to get them to 5, but it's like, my God, the drop rate is awful on those suckers. So
I think it just feels worse since the 8's been gone, right?
It really is
even
bad.
if you double or triple refresh, it doesn't feel the same.
It's so bad, man.
One of our guild mates was asking this morning if someone could decode the binary message he's getting on his drops. He's getting 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 on his Ebon Hawk.
That's how my alt is too. I mean, if I don't double or triple refresh Droidica or B1, I'll be lucky to get 5 shards a day.
I mean, it's pretty brutal. Now, one thing that I plan on doing is I'm saving my crystals because I'm working on Padme, and I've got to get the new gear pieces to get her to 11.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to get any more that crap, right? So then I may start investing in the characters getting their shards out of the shipments. Just to speed it up. It's something I've done before. Certain characters like that I'll do because the drop rate is so atrocious. It is beyond atrocious. So I want to have those characters 7 stars and ready to go when the Padme event comes up. So I've got time. I probably will wait a month before I start doing that. I'll keep farming them. Probably have them 5 stars. And as we get closer, I'll start buying, large chunks of those with crystals. So I have those ready to go.
How many of those new pieces does Padme need again? 3 full pieces, right?
Yeah, 150 total.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I like.
Here we go again.
And I've already got. Yeah, I know. I mean, Padme. I'm going to finish her till gear 11. I'm going to get Ahsoka to gear 11 and 12. So, so that team, and I got to put the Zeta on her. So my next Zeta is going to go on Padme and finish up her Zeta. And then the next one will go on Ahsoka, and then I'll worry about Kenobi and stuff like that.
You said you already did Padme lead, right?
Yeah, shit's already done.
I've been hearing the second best Zeta for Darth Rev and Darth Malak teams is Anakin. Because then what it is Padme gets that extra bonus turn from his Zeta, and then it's basically just shedding Death Mark off of her right away.
That could be the case,
And then Ahsoka Zeta is great because it calls to assist, but it's also kind of like detrimental and contradicting to the Malak Rev encounter because the more she's assisting, the more she's going to keep getting stuck with fear when she's going after Malak. And the idea is to chase Malak with that team first, as opposed to like every other comp is go after Fallen Bastila first. So just some information I've been picking up the last couple of days.
All right. So that's where you should focus. We're going to go through the rest of your roster, but I don't think we're going to see anything too crazy that's going to just stick out. Yep. Boss, you may put the other Zeta on him if you're feeling creamy. That makes him really good. Your bounty hunters look great, though. I really love that. That's a possibility. First Order. 2-1-1. We're just missing the one on Kylo Ren. Your First Order is all gear 11, so they're a solid team that you can put on defense. Eventually you want to take them to gear 12, but that's okay. They're fine at gear 11. Your troopers look really good. What's the speed on your Stark? 253, nice. Fantastic.
Very nice. Gear 12 range trooper in there too. Yeah, very nice.
I'm jelly.
Totally jelly. So jelly. And then let's see who else. We already know about your Jedi. They look pretty solid. Yes, they are very much solid. You'd probably take Jolie to 12 or Hermit Yoda to 12, but those really, and Ahsoka. But the rest, you can kind of just, you've got a bunch of Gear 12s in there already, but just some suggestions for Gear 12s. That's really where you're at in your lineup now.
Well, especially Jolie too, right? Because he's the only mass revive in the game, as opposed to it's kind of subjugated to just Jedi, but still it's a mass revive.
Night Sisters look fine. You may want to think about gearing your Night Sister Spirit. I've got mine about to be 12. She is wonderful, especially on defense with a Night Sister team. She's just ridiculous. I love her so much. Yes, please AoE me. Night Sister zombies, stun all of them, please. Remove all their debuffs. Do your thing, girl. But yeah, she is, and we always say for raids you want Talia, for PvP you want Spirit. So that's maybe something you want to work on as well. What else we got here? Let's look at your rebels real quick. I'm sure they're going to be disgusting. They are. Take your 3PO to 12. He needs every little bit he can get. but the rest of your rebels are fine. Those are your offensive teams. Resistance, I'm sure is going to be fine. Yeah, they look really good. Gear 11 down. The only three is Holdo, Tico, and Pilot that are either not starred or undergeared. So really good job on the resistance. I mean, really, what I'm seeing here, Bud, is that you do you, man. This is a really, really good line. Look at those Sith. All
I do
12. God dang.
If he's so inclined, his Wampa's only gear 9.
Oh no. Oh,
gear 12
no.
double bayonets.
You better work on that Wampa. That Wampa's potent. Oh no.
Yo, life.
That's the only thing I'm seeing in this one that,
actually like stands out.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to see where Zephys is. I didn't see her initially.
Oh, gear 12 with the Zeta.
Oh, well, then you're good. Yeah, Scoundrels, you look pretty solid. Yeah, it's solid.
Nestle Crunch.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could work on the Kira Stall team for gear if you want. You've got Kira. You need to finish Vandor Chewy, so make him part of your farms because he's really good. The combination of Kira, L3, and Vandor alone is just really solid. Eventually, you could work on Young Han and Young Lando. Finish Young Lando up. Well, no, you're working on B1, so don't worry about it. But if you just want a team, that's something you can eventually work on. So those are some of the two TW teams that you can work on. And these filter over to your Grand Arena, Darth Teflon. I think you're in a great position. Keep farming. Which teams you should work on and what Zetas to work on. Do Galactic Republic, get your Separatists up, and then you can kind of go through and round out those teams with gear like your First Order or your Kira Stall team, things of that nature. You always want to get those pillars set and ready to go. And since you've got your Padme unlocked, let's finish and round her up with the Galactic Republic team. That's another team you can use. Separatists will be something you can use on offense, and you can get them ready for 7-star Padme. But let's look at your mods. That's the last thing we need to look at. Oh, I didn't shout out your guild, Knights of Mandalore. Sorry about that.
Ooh, that's an awesome guild.
Yes, it is.
So one more thing too about the Separatists, with the new Gunray and Dooku reworks, right? Like we've been kind of speculating that they're working towards like a second Separatist team aside from the droids, right? So since you're farming B1 and Droideka nodes anyways, hyper focusing General Grievous and B2 definitely sounds like a great idea for you, right? I mean, and it's just another top end team. Like if you put it on defense for Grand Arena, for example, right? Like most people put down Night Sisters on defense, so it basically leaves them with only meta counters. So it's a great team to draw meta counters like that, and then you can layer more depth into your back walls too as well, make it more difficult for them to full clear you.
Yeah,
and it's a great team.
Just a quick tip, guys: don't leave Ewoks on defense.
Yep, because then you get Nestle Crunch.
don't leave Rogue One on defense. This is a public service announcement.
Actually, you're doing it wrong, Ranger. Yes, please leave Ewoks on defense.
No, I'm not. Don't.
If you put Bastila on defense, make sure you put down Hermit Yoda or Anakin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like something to keep Nest or Wampa from coming in and just wrecking face.
Yeah, make it
You
hard.
destroyed everyone's bonus points of throwing in Nest against the Ewoks.
If you don't have a choice, you don't have
out now, right?
And make sure they're in the
Still
back.
do it.
Yeah, make sure they're in the back line. I've seen people put them in the front line. I'm like, no, don't do that. Why would you do that?
I did it the last go around, but I did it with Darth Revan on the same tab. So I was like, here's some free points.
Keep your Ewoks are really good on offense. Now, there's some people, they're GP, they don't have a choice. I understand it, but don't put them in the front line. Put them in the back. Then you have lesser meta teams going after them, and you have a much better chance for Ewoks doing better. Same thing with Night Sisters. If you put Night Sisters in the back, then it's a nice little surprise when they get back there. Like, oh crap, a fully modded Night Sister team. Oh my, surprise, mother. So yeah, just don't do it.
Or like one of those what's it called, mass revive heal teams, right? Like GK, Barris, L3, Vandor, and Stormtrooper Han. Something like that.
Yeah, Ewoks are more of an offensive team. They're so easy to get womped or nest. Same thing with Rogue One. Troopers are another team. Don't put them on defense. Guys, you're just begging to get slaughtered. Palpatine's another team you should really not be putting down on defense. Too easy to get stomped by some teams.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah. So, all right. Looking at your mods, Darth Teflon, really, really good job. This is a nice. Very nice.
Looks like almost all of his good mods are on his arena team.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Someone's been watching the show.
Yes. Really good mods. There's some more slicing that needs to be done. There's some mods here like that needs 6E, but you can work on that.
Wow.
That'll go into the 20 plus range with your mods.
And he obviously knows which ones he's slicing.
Oh
too.
Yes.
He's slicing the right mods. He's getting the right stats.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got
like
an
Mike said
accuracy
too.
Arrow with 16 speed secondary on it that he can still slice.
Yeah.
That's probably really one of those extra ones you're holding on to.
Get it off Veteran Han Solo, damn it. It does not need to be on stupid Veteran Han Solo.
He probably put it on there for the TW bonuses, actually, now that I think about it.
But get that crap off Veteran Han Solo.
Well, like Mike said, too, earlier, I mean, like, you never want to stop slicing.
Hey, Remy.
But you can always get more mods, too. So, like, farming more speed primaries would probably be the best bet on certain days.
Yeah. So, all right. I think we've covered it here. A great roster. I didn't expect anything less from you, Darth Teflon. So, hopefully that answered your questions. If you have some questions pertaining to what we covered here, mods, your teams, anything like that, just message me privately or Finn or any of the guys, or just come to the Discord. You know how it works. And we encourage everybody to join our Discord. Great group of community of people that, as soon as you put a question in there, it's like 900 people are like responding. It's ridiculous. And there's a lot of great discussions about the game and just a fun community that just has fun. And I encourage everybody to participate. Come join the family. Come join the fun. That's what it's all about in our Discord. Now, if you would like a roster review, all you need to do is send your GG page, like the wonderful Darth Teflon did in the Knights of Mandalore, and write a little snippet about what you want us to look at to Finity, Finity. He's in the Discord. And make sure that you give him 24 hours. Give him a day to respond. Sometimes, we get bombarded by lots of messages. But if he doesn't respond right away, just send him another message. He'll respond. He'll let you know that you're in the queue. It's a 5-week, kind of wait right now. A lot of rosters people want us to look at, and so just be patient. Now, when it comes to your turn, he'll send you another message, see if there's anything you want to update. We'll give you a date and time that works for you, so you can try to be on there live, and then we'll rock and roll. And that's kind of how it works. So there you go. In-depth mod review or roster reviews. And
hey, Ranger, wasn't there a way for people to get less in-depth roster reviews with you?
Why, yes, there is, Grim.
Nice. Would you like to know more?
Nice segue. Yes, we've done a Starship Troopers. Would you like to know more? Click. I will be doing later on today mini roster review. So basically what I will do is I will jump on. If you would like me to just look at your roster here and there, just a quick look at what you're working on, stuff like that, give you some suggestions. I will be doing that. I look at a lot of rosters. We can use it for donations. So yeah, the cup of plenty of Lord Vader in front of you needs to be filled. And, we've got things we want to do, so it's a win-win. We help you, you help us. But I enjoy it. It's just a chance for me to hang out with you guys for a little bit and answer your questions and just kind of have fun. That's what it's all about. Hey, Jedi Clutch, Tom Osbuff, got a lot of people in there. Revenator's in there, Apparingo, a lot of cool people are in there today. All right. Who else did I miss? Remy, I said hi to Remy, Jason Hommel, Philippe Min Nakuchi. Chicken's in there. Ray Rock's in there. Lang's in there. Bad Rongo's in there. Yeah, we got a lot of people popping in. Glad to have you guys here as always. Try to shout out your names when I see them, but sometimes I don't get a chance. So, all right. So, here we go. We're going to go back into the game, and we are going to get to questions here. But before we do that, forget that crap. We got to do some mod stuff. So, do you guys want me to slice the blue or the greens? What are we looking to slice here first? Do you want to see if the green 5s hit, or do you want to see if the blue?
Blue. Let's go big.
Let's go big. Go big or go home. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to look for the blue 10, and it's right there. You can see that it's got the 10 speed on it. We're going to see if we can get a hit on the speed. It's already hit speed twice. Come on, please, Jesus! I need a win. I need a win, damn it! All right, so we use all our energy for that, so we have more than enough materials. So we're gonna go for this. Oh my God, here we go. Yes! It hit 16 speed on a speed error. Yes!
Nice. Proc 6. I love that.
Oh my God. All right, if it hits again.
How close are we to splicing it again? You got it?
I need 5 more materials. Let's see.
Let's do it.
I can waste 80 crystals. I'll use 80 crystals for the fans. There we go. Let's see if we
From
can
the
do it
shipments,
again.
right?
Yeah. I'll do that.
It's a good deal.
Yeah. So,
Did I say I'm taking
okay, here
diamond
we go.
diamond mod donations at the moment?
All right. I need this.
Here,
I need this so bad, please.
Show me the money.
All right.
Show me the
I'm pushing
money.
my luck here, guys. I'm pushing my luck. Okay. All right, please, come on. Hit, please hit. Yes, it hit! 22 speed!
Another 6?
Yes! And then we're going to slice that.
Nice.
23 speed. Finally, all my suffering.
Put that on Dark Side Basti right now.
Oh my God.
Put that on Basti.
Yes, that's going on Basti. Yes, where's my Basti? Come here, Basti. Oh, please.
Wow. Congrats,
Probably
Ranger.
get like another 6 or 8 speed from that. Yeah.
No, she's got a 19 speed right now, but still 4 more speed is still 4 more speed.
Yeah.
Now,
It's the hand-me-down time.
yes, it's hand-me-down time. So, one of the things that you want to do is you want to filter your mods down, right? So, I already know that this is going on Fallen Basti, right? So, I'm going to sign it.
So maybe the one that was on Basti goes to Dark
Right.
Revan,
Well,
not Jedi Knight
so
Revan.
let's look. Let's see what Revan's at, because I think he's got a pretty damn good mod on his.
See, Ranger, I told you today was going to be a great day.
You say that every day, Grim. Shut up. You just got lucky. He said that, yes. I was like, no, I did not. So we'll sort this by speed. This is the fastest way to do it. Speed. I already know it's not going to go on Darth Revan. Now I can look at my Jedi Knight Revan and see what I got there on him. So I've got a 15 speed, so I can put this one on here and get his speed up. See how I'm doing this? So now he's back up to 297. I still got this really good mod, so I'm still going to go down the line and see where I can put this. Thrawn, what's his speed? I think this one's not going to do anything. See, it's 15 and that's 15. So not going to do anything for Thrawn, and that's okay.
You do it through the filters. Just select everyone and set the thing, and you can see everyone who's already got it.
I know, but I do it this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you could do it that way, or
yeah.
I'm just doing it this way because I know this. Now I'm gonna go to Emphas, and I'm pretty sure she could use it. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, thanks, Remy.
Yeah,
$2.
so
€2.
that's
Hey,
we'll
football.
take it. Thank you very much. You're more than welcome, Remy. So we'll confirm that.
And non-sticky.
And 3 pounds from Darth Teflon.
Hey, we got some donations coming in now. Hey, look at this. You're more than welcome, Darth Teflon. So we've got some donations coming in. All right, we got Darth Teflon. Where'd Remy's? Okay, they're coming at the same time. We've got a Porg extravaganza coming in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Here they come. All right, they're very heavy. Oh, they're starting to launch stuff. Stuff is getting thrown around. Oh my
Mossy
God!
Mike's
There we
in.
go. Okay, Moss Mike. Moss Mike says for new pants for Ranger after slicing. Well, we know what that means. It's now time for Baby Rangers. Baby Rangers will be coming in soon. Here they come.
Yeah, I
Moss
was
Mike.
going to say he doesn't use that. Won't go towards pants. That will go to more Ranger diaperoos.
Yeah, here comes the poop filled Baby Rangers. They've
Moss
got
Mike,
a lot of crap in
you
those
think he's
diapers. Here they come,
Moss
and
Mike, you
oh
think he's
my
taking
God,
those
they
pants off
launched
ever,
everything.
ever
Look
again.
at that. The Baby Rangers were not farting around. They really cleared the bucket. Man, I'm telling you, it's that dung-filled Baby Ranger it's got a lot of weight to it. So there you go. Wow, thank you guys for the donations. Very much appreciated. It's such a beautiful thing seeing crap fly all over the screen. Oh, that's such a nice thing to get on my Fallen Basti, but we still have more slicing to do, so it's a never-ending battle. So, all right, what are the events today? And then we'll start getting to questions. Oh, it's credit heist. Let's see what I get.
My giggity.
I got 4 million.
Finn timestamp.
Oh,
You got 4 million?
Yeah,
Really?
I got 4 million. I can't complain though because I got
You
12
cannot
last time or
complain
something.
1 second, mate. You've just hit.
Rangers got over 100
22.
mil, doesn't he?
No, I've got like 130 mil. I'm not worried about it. And then we'll go do our challenges real quick, and then I'm gonna start doing questions. So we'll do questions
100.
here. Look at that. And 3, 2.
Yeah, let's
1.
fill that up a little bit more.
Yeah, there you go. Stop it, Grim. Oh no! Here comes some bits. What is that? Are those dogs? Are those puppies?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, they're bouncing around. It's so dense down there with all those porgs and poop-filled baby rangers. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Just knock these out real quick. I'm almost done. Because I only have to, it takes a couple seconds. One of the best things CG's ever done. And we're done. There we go. There we go. All right, so let me get something on the screen, and then we'll start doing questions here. So give me a second. And a memento por favor. Put on auto. Let's hit the questions. So bear with me. I'm the one-man band doing all this stuff. That means while I'm doing questions, I can't see the chat. All right. So here we go. Who, question mark, question mark, question mark, question around the horn in both 3v3 and 5v5, do you put Nest on offense or defense? Offense.
Yeah, always offense.
Always offense. I mean, I see people using our defense, but I mean, it's like you can get so much more points on offense. She's one of those characters like Wampa that can just get you free points.
Yeah, I always Wampa for offense.
Especially when you see Ewoks in defense.
Yeah, you're just
it's
like,
oh yes. Thank you.
Especially in 3v3, they're considerably more powerful in 3v3 on offense.
Yes.
Yeah. And then sometimes like I'll change it up. Like sometimes I'll use like if I need a different leader instead of Kira, I'll use Rex and Rex and Nest, and then I'll use like Fallen Bastila or Phasma for Wampa. Or not Fallen Bastila, but Bastila Sean, regular Bastila, because she can call him to assist and give him all those buffs right away.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. Helenix. Question for my man Xylo. You said you've been smiling ear to ear because it's Friday. What great things do you expect to occur today, my brother? Whatever it is, I hope it is as it happens as you wish. Is there any particular reason? Is this that it's just Friday, or good things are happening, or?
Yeah, it's Friday. It's been a good day. You know what I mean? Like, I got to spend some quality time with my son in the mornings like I do on the weekdays. And then, you know, the weekends are always fun for me. Like, the last couple of weeks, you know, I've been in a rut and, you know, I've been in a tough place. But, I mean, like, everybody has those moments, of course. And, yeah, it's Friday, man. I mean, I'm ready to have some fun this weekend. I'm ready to hang out and do some streams. And, yeah, man, I'm ready to do some stuff this weekend. I'm excited.
All right. Jeffrey Hedden. Question, what characters do you put crit avoidance on? Good question. Michael W. Huntington III, if you had a crit avoidance.
Tanks.
Yes,
I'd
always
put them on tanks. That's
now you could put, I've seen some people put are like, you know, special circumstances like Treya, where you're trying to avoid damage on her, you know.
But then you're tanking her effectively anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a tank philosophy.
It's the same principle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I like her with the
slow moving tunes that you need to. Yeah. That ideally, but then you can also go inverse and put it on your attackers, because they're the ones that the enemy, if they're playing manually, they're going to target. They're going to get quite frustrated if they keep swinging and missing. I know I do.
Yeah, I mean, like for Treya, she was my first 6E crit avoidance arrow, and it has like 17 speed on it, so it kind of makes up for it not being a speed arrow, right? And you know, I've also I've sliced her a little differently than most people will. Like, I've given her a 6E diamond to get that extra 20 defense, and then I gave her a 6E triangle, which is another plus 20 defense. Both of them have really high speed secondaries, and then I went with a tenacity cross. So she's got the best a little bit of everything, and she's taken 4 marks from Jedi Knight Revan and still come back to full health and lived through the match, even some situations. So And I mean, the tankier you can make Traya, the better, even inside or outside of a Jedi Knight Rev encounter. And then I even put one on Nest too. I went with the tenacity load base. It also had a really high tenacity secondary and some speed on there too. So it kind of added to what I was going for, right? So she, even if she does get hit, she's got a little crit avoidance on her. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of niche characters you could think of. Let me pull up my tanks. I know I got one more on there. Crew, Scion. Scion's another good one. Johanny. Yeah. Shore Trooper. Shore Trooper's another big one. Yeah, those are some of my
Actually,
general
Shore
ones.
Trooper doesn't really need it.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
But you can
I mean, it's got some higher
But,
defense
you know.
base. And I mean, like,
Well,
the
he puts
buffs
up
that he
crit
gives.
immunity anyways, so
Yeah, exactly. But, like, inside and outside having that buff, he has some crit avoidance.
yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Darth Hideous question: how many tier 1 mods do you have to roll, Ranger? Oh, I have no idea. Let's go look.
Made the craze. Probably a ton.
Let's look. We can filter.
Yeah. Because more than recently, I mean, I'm even just spitballing. I'd say I'd have like 20 or 30 of them just sitting in my inventory. Those aren't even the equipped ones, right?
That's a lot. I mean, if I
One's
filter,
waiting to roll.
yeah, I mean,
Well, you'd rather have a plethora of them and be able to go into them when you're ready.
You've got 130 million credits, and I've got 20 because all of mine say like 6 upwards.
Yeah,
Man,
like
I'm just doing
I stopped
speed.
proccing them as soon as they hit the speed I want, right? Like if it hits 3 speed or some junk speed, I'll sell it right away, or leave it at that level so that way when I go to selling them, I can notice, hey, this one's only a level 3, 6, 9, and you know the ones that you do get the speed on, you still stop and proc them, save you some money.
And I've got a lot of these blues that are 5. Now, if they don't roll to purple, I'm going to start selling some of these. Like this purple 5. You know, it's purple 4. I just haven't sold them yet. You know, but looking at it, these are golds that I bought that didn't roll. I mean, that's one that's got 10 speed on it that I rolled. Like that's a 4 speed. Yeah, I mean, some like the triangles are so hard to get that you kind of like, I don't know if I would definitely get rid of that one, but like that one's 12 speed on the diamond. I can do something with it eventually. But yeah, I've got a lot.
5.3 crit, 3.5 crit.
It's never enough.
Wow. I know it's not.
Man. Mods is like a bad drug addiction. You know, you know it's bad for you, but you gotta get more.
You gotta
It's a vice.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You know.
Yeah.
No, kill Yoda. What are you targeting? Why are we not going after Yoda? Kill Yoda. He is bad. God, the AI does stuff that I just go, why? Why AI? Why are you doing this? All right, next question. Question from Darth Hideous again. Question: do we need more tanks for ships, or do we need more tanks for ships?
Oh, we need a lot, right? We need more. We need more ships.
We just need more damn ships, man. And I've laid out my idea.
We need to not have a MILF meta for as long as we've had a Rebel.
No,
they just need to introduce a dark side ship with similar mechanics, right? Like mass call to assist on RNG base, right? And then that'll kind of even the playing field.
More days.
Yeah, more days, and then obviously more capital ships, right? I mean, give them some more variety. That it's like rock paper scissors again, not tier them like you have, right?
Something like a Death Trooper, decloak, de-stealth, protect sort of thing.
AoE dispel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they
more healers.
They should have focused on giving us more ships when they were doing ships to begin with.
They went for like a bad effect, right? Like they went for adding them one at a time, like marquees, when they should have did like more of a mass release with ships 2.0.
But the MILF does more than kind of both Revens combined. I mean,
he's unprecedented in arena, and like it's been that way now for almost a year.
But it's just,
well, not a year. I would say it's been like probably like 7 months now since the Falcon's been introduced and returned, right? So we're going on a year of the Falcon meta now. I mean, like, again, it's just like it's so RNG based, but like if you look at the capital ship, right? Like the capital ship isn't as valuable as Thrawn, right? You know, Thrawn with the instant kill, but it's just the fact that the fact that the MILF doesn't let you even get to that, and if you do, it's already too late. That's the concept, right?
Well, you know, I was talking with some guys in one of the other Discords I'm on. And what CG needs to do is give us generic ships that have a built-in pilot. You know, like give us.
I hope you said that was Ranger J 1999's idea. Like, you know, that's a smart guy named Ranger J.
Well, yeah, you had the idea as well with built-in pilots that you don't have to level and all that stuff. But they could give us all these A-wings, B-wings, you know, you know.
Too late for pilotless ships right now.
Hey, look, everybody! It's a Wild Fin.
No, that's the thing, though. If it has a built-in pilot,
so you're going to gear up a built-in pilot.
You don't need to. Well, you can star up the ability, just like everybody else, but you don't have a pilot to level up.
You don't have to worry about pilots.
You're not dealing with a pilot. So now you're introducing new ships that aren't using pilots. So you've effectively changed the way all ships are going to work moving forward, and all the old ships are still tied with characters.
But all the ships that we have right now are, you know, key iconic ships that are for those characters.
Sith Fighter is a key iconic ship.
See, the thing about the Sith Fighter is, one, it's not. Let's not get into that. I used that ship in the Old Republic. I'm pretty damn sure I wasn't flying around as a Sith in that ship. It was just Sith Empire fighters and bombers. You had gunships and you had scouts.
There was what, like a billion Imperial TIE fighters?
Yeah, you see all those ships from the Old. Yeah, so when you would play the Old Republic, you had those ships the design form and everything was from the ship PvP battles, right? And so you had 4 that you could work on with different abilities, and you can get salvaged. It was actually pretty cool how you could work on all the different components of the ships, and those were the ships you went into battle with. But it wasn't called those. It was just, you know, Sith Empire. It was all Sith Empire ships. It didn't matter whether you had a Sith or somebody else flying the damn thing. I'm pretty sure most of those were not Sith flying those. You know, but mostly your Sith flew specialty ships. You know, some design.
I mean, I like the concept that you're talking about, Grim, but you need to level up a pilot, which means they should introduce generic characters. I'm not opposed to them introducing generic characters, right? Just introduce characters with a specific goal of being a pilot with some kind of abilities that are craft. But if you want it, then you'll level them up. But I think that if you're going to create a ship with an inbuilt pilot, you're going to run into problems because the pilots are already part of the way that you level up a ship, right? So you're going to completely skew the way that abilities are also worked on for the ship, because the ship has their inbuilt stats, right? Then they also have the stats that you get from actually leveling up the abilities of the pilot.
Oh, we got a donation.
So,
Apparingo just donated $2. We got Porks coming in. Oh my God, they launched. So, oh my God. Okay. They weren't able to
create a B-wing rebel pilot.
Yeah, I know, guys. Yes, there's Resistance pilot, TIE fighter pilot, and stuff like that. But I'm mainly talking about, like, you know, Big's X-wing, the Millennium Falcons.
Oh, I know, but there are some generic ones in game already.
There are a couple generic ones in game already. Yes, I agree, but. You know, it would give them a way to add more generic ones without, like, completely bowling us over with 400 new characters that we have to gear up for ships.
I don't mind if they do that.
And then the last time they did that, too, was First Order Special Forces in the guild store, right? Like, the ship and the pilot, right? So, I mean, why not just introduce more generic ships and characters through those stores again, like the Fleet store and the guild store? And then it kind of segues into the guild event store too, but like they won't give them to us so casually like that, right? Like they'll put them free to play
or shuttle launch.
Yeah,
the way they
something.
launch those through. Yeah.
And another thing though, they need to start adding stuff to the old freaking stores that they said they were no longer going to add stuff to. You know, there are people that have so much of that currency.
Well, the only ones they said that they weren't going to change were the arena store and Galactic War store and what else? What was the last one? Yeah. Was it just those two?
Cantina.
Cantina, that's it. So I mean, like, I get the fact that they won't add characters to those, but they need to fill that cadence back up again too, instead of just throwing everything on a hard node, right? I mean, like, the Ebon Hawk was the last thing we got in the Cantina node since what was it, Aura or Canderous?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
because it's too easy to get.
Yeah, and then that's again why they stopped doing the chase events too, because you know what I mean, like players like Mike or people with a good crystal income could spend like 8,000 crystals and get the item 7-starred basically.
Well,
that's what they want.
Put them in for 400 currency. Put them in for 1,200 or 5,000, because there are people with like
cheaper for
almost $1 million currency in one shop with nothing to spend it on.
Yeah, and shard shop currency.
Yeah, that's what they do. All right, let's get to some more questions here. So, Chicken question: if I have a Gear 11 5-star nest or a Gear 11 plus 5 nest 4-star, is it worth unlocking Wampa or save for Malik? 7-star Hermit Yodas. 7-star Hermit Yoda. Yes.
Wampa.
Malik. I'm sorry, Malik's the top tier. Malik could solo either of those characters. So
I agree with Stoner, man. Save up for Malik, especially if we're going to unlock him this next time around.
Yeah, it's awful.
Arena first, so you got a solo character.
Okay, you're telling him to save up for Malik, right?
Yes.
He's not going to be able to spend the guild event currency to get him to 7-star in one day, regardless of how much he saves.
Oh no, it'll take him.
Unless he refreshes.
Well, he doesn't have to refresh. It just takes him a couple days instead of doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Is having to wait weeks on end because you need 68,400 of those stupid tokens to get the damn character done. So I have to wait for each territory battle to get through.
I'm on
and
40
raise,
of 100.
So
I'm just saving the currency.
I'm not even 6-star. At least
I know
6-star. I dumped.
Oh, I'm not 6-star. He's about to be. He's about to be 6-star. I mean, it's a long wait.
Yeah.
Hell to the no.
If I'd have saved those resources from the last couple of TBs, even though I hadn't saved any before that, I would have been fine. But what happened was I was dumping all those resources into the Grievous team for the Padme event. So there goes all that income, and I wish I had saved more.
Save Horde. Yes, be ready for Darth Malik. And the 7-star Malik, after you just keep buying it for a few days and get him to 7 stars, don't refresh your crystals. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But a couple days later, because you're still work on having his gear ready. I mean, 7-star Malik is a monster.
Plus, they drop like bigger amounts of quantity shards. Like you rarely see the 5 drops.
No, it's always the 10 or the 15.
Yeah, so you get it faster, and then on top of that, you can do the math and then see what you'll have left over, and then towards the end of getting him to 7 stars, you can start chipping away at Wampa and Hermit Yoda at the same time.
Yeah.
And then all that's left over.
Well, he already has Hermit Yoda. He just has to do work on Wampa. So
yeah, so
I would
you
work out Wampa afterwards. Yeah, absolutely.
I would unlock your Wampa and then save.
No. No. I think about
because then you're gonna have to put all that gear into Wampa too, right? So I mean, you're gonna save all your resources.
Coming back, we don't even know.
I would say a couple more months.
Yeah, it's
I'd say a couple.
We're relying on a cadence of Malik that we have zero idea of. He's the first character released.
Well, all you can do is go off of what we've learned before.
68,400.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Over 9,000?
It's a couple TBs.
Way over 9,000.
Like 4 or 5 TBs full.
It is 6 territory battles worth of, or 6+ of guild event tokens. You do you. I don't have a problem either way, but I'm just saying my suggestion is that, or you can take Finn's suggestions. Either's cool.
Malacca.
Dan B question: for something like GA solo, most important mods for nest speed or tenacity? It's a debate. I'm speed. Yeah.
It depends on your depth of speed mods, right? Because like you want your faster characters like your Revan teams and I mean, if you have the speed mods to make her faster, then yeah, make her faster, but don't forget about adding a little bit of tenacity. I like a full tenacity set better because she serves her purpose with that, and she doesn't need the extra speed, so the speed can kind of trickle effect through your roster better.
If you have her Zeta, then to be honest, you don't really need lots of speed on her because she will be countering and ramping herself up and all that stuff.
Nope, I want her going first, especially if I'm using her speed for me. But I do like tenacity on there. I'm going to mix it up. The two mods that I have on her that were not speed mods, I think they have tenacity, so I need to do. I'm going to change it up to her. Yeah, I've got crit chance on her right now, so I may go tenacity on there and just put tenacity and a little bit less speed, but it'll still, it'll be nice. If I filter by just tenacity, no, I want unassigned off here.
Well, it's also a lot easier to find good tenacity secondaries as opposed to using your better speed secondaries, right?
Yeah, so it's easier. I could easily take one of these mods off of these guys and put it on her. And then, do I have one here? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll lose a little bit of speed, but, I can make it a little bit slower, but I can make her have more tenacity, on the mods and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, and again, those faster mods can go towards your A and B grade teams as opposed to one character.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take my 1,000 guild event tokens. Thank you very much. It builds. It slowly builds as I work toward Darth Valak. All right, let's finish this out. Ziglet question: is 5 Omegas worth 625 crystals?
I would say no.
If you're getting 900 crystals a day and you need Omegas, I say it's a good one because sometimes I refresh the Omega event with the 200 attempts if I really need Omegas. So like the cost of value to it is a good deal. But again, if you're getting 900 plus crystals a day and you're saving a lot of crystals up, it's okay. But
I don't.
Again, it's where you're at. I mean, it's a lot of crystals, yeah, but 5 Omegas don't come right away so often.
But Jesus.
Isn't the refresh for those Omega events like 200 crystals for the first one Omega?
Yeah, 200. So if you do just if you do the math 3 for 600, yeah, the value is definitely there.
So, on a case-by-case basis. DL Cool J question. Blue speed square in monster worth 5 speed and 42 offense showing for 2.9 million. Is it worth gambling? Yes. A speed mod that has 5 speed and 42 offense on a square that has offense primary? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like
those
you
are the kind of mods.
Those kind of mods to pop up.
Yeah, I always look for those kind of mods. Let's see what I got. Let's see. I've got offense with crap. I got an arrow with protection. Oh, goody.
Bunch of gray mods.
All right, we got a circle. It has no speed. Not even interested. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just looking at I'll go through and check the mods, but it's like the mod store is such just. Ugh. I mean, it's very rare that I'm buying mods out of here. I catch one the other day, like I had potency that was all right. So, but yeah, but that one,
it's like
that's a double win. That's speed and offense. Even if it doesn't roll speed or hits offense, you can still use that on a character. That's really nice. So. I like that.
And mod. It's like every 1 in 20, 30 mods you get out of that store don't seem to roll the way you want. But then when you get that one, you're like, yeah.
Please, God, roll. And then I got defense. Why did I get defense? You son of a. All right, Talon Lee.
Definitely love-hate store.
Talon Lee, question. If the Darth Revan team has Plague on it, can stuns stick?
I don't think you can even spread Plague. I mean, you have to. No. I think you have to kill Fallen Bastila if you have corrupted battle meditation and stuff. You can't spread Plague, right?
I don't think so.
Because it's still considered a debuff, even though it's a locked debuff.
I mean, the characters can automatically still be stunned, right?
I think the team can't be stunned as long as Revan's active. I believe.
If he's down, then it's game on. Although, let me think. Marked. Let's see, Darth Revan. It's so many dynamics with these things.
Yeah, because I remember the Q&A they did, the vlog or whatever they did. They were like Fracture and Plague are irrelevant, basically.
I'm going to do this stuff real
quick. The corrupted battle meditation thing. Yeah.
That's why everyone's like Fallen Bastel is like the best character in the game now. You know what I mean? Like it's obviously like Malik or Darth.
Yeah,
Revan
when a
for sure,
Sith Empire ally is inflicted with ability block or stun, they dispel that debuff and gain ferocity for 2 turns. So.
And then Fallen Basila, where if they have corrupted battle meditation, they can't inflict debuffs with their abilities.
Yeah, so it's
including plague, fracture, lock debuffs.
Yeah, it's a lot of don't take them against them. Blackbird Premium question: which unique Zeta is better, Bosk or Crew?
Bosk, because the Houndstooth, and then you just get more value out of it. Like ever since I got the first order where I wanted them, they've just been a staple defensive team, right? Like some people use them on offense, but at the end of the day, you get more value out of Bosk because it just adds that extra layer of depth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're both really good Zetas.
Yeah. It's you can't go wrong with either of them, but I do like Bosk a little bit better. Yeah. And then last question from our good friend Miss Passier, who's here. Thank you, Miss, for hanging out. I was on his stream last night. He went and watched John Wick, so he can give us a breakdown if it was good or not. His question, Ranger, did you bring up the Dooku parry? No. So last night we were talking about Dooku and how to make him a little bit better. One of the things I suggested, because of just the lore of who Dooku was and his ability with the lightsaber, that irregardless of whether he evades, dodges, or blocks or gets hit, he always counterattacks, because that was his whole thing. He was a master with the lightsaber, one of the best that ever lived. And he would, you've seen it in the movies where he's like, I'll just fight Anakin and Kenobi, the other better duelists in the Jedi Order, and hold my own, or against Yoda. I mean, he was that good. And he was always about parry, 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 parry. That's why he held the lightsaber the way it was, like parry, parry, dodge, dodge, evade, blah, 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 and then I hit you and I win.
Well, that's, what was it, Form 3? Mm-hmm. It's designed specifically to duel with other lightsaber users via
counter
and all that.
So yes, but yes.
Though there is another way to make him good, not just changing his skills. Remove his roller skates.
Oh God, yeah. But yeah, it was just something fun we thought about. Maybe making Dooku a little bit more, because he doesn't hit that hard, but if he hits a lot, it could be something.
Oh, dude, you should see him under.
If he had a Zeta
under Newt, he hits like a freight train, dude.
He could.
I imagine if he had a Zeta too, like if you just loaded him up with protection, like he could still stand the test of time for a bit, unless it was like a heavy damage dealing team or something.
Let's see, Jason Hama question. This is the last one. I just got enough guild tokens to 6-star Malik. I'm just barely under 4 million GP. I'm not using Malik in Arena yet. Do I hold off leveling to 6-star so I say under 4 million? You can, Jason, if you want to wait until you get the Zetas for him and then level him up. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, there's no problem with that. If you want to save it.
Yeah, do what a lot of people have been doing is they just get it to where they have all the shards required to star him up to max, but don't do it until you have all the stuff to like gear him up to max.
And the Zetas and stuff, so you're going to need 2 Zetas on him. So, but yeah, that was some of the suggestions we had for Dooku. We can do some more stuff where he just becomes more of that defensive duelist specialist, like especially against, any Jedi or Sith. I mean, he can hold his own against many foes. And so, like, whether you hit him or not, if you go after Dooku, he's going to be like, oh, really? And just go in there and wreck face. So,
I don't know. There's a lot of characters in this game that could really
I didn't
use
know you had
like
a question,
that.
Apparingo. I didn't. I may have missed it. Let me look here.
One of the most feared characters in the galaxy is like nigh unusable anymore.
All right, Apparingo question: Zeta order for Padme team and best 5th for GR team for GATW, specifying so the 5th doesn't affect other teams. I mean, the Zeta order is Padme, Ahsoka, some say Anakin after Padme, but yeah, then Kenobi if you're feeling frothy. I mean, the team I've got running is Padme, Kenobi, Anakin, Ahsoka, and then I put Zaris on there. We just don't have a really strong 5th. Some have used R2, but I don't like doing that because I like R2 on another team. You can put Grandmaster Yoda, but then I don't like that because I like him with Jedi Knight Revan. So it's one of those.
Zaris actually hits pretty hard under a Padme lead. I've been
Yeah,
really surprised.
courage. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's not as bad as she normally is.
Yeah.
She's actually like, you'll be surprised. She'll be putting out COs like 8k crit sort of thing or higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she adds to that layer of Padme's lead, right? Like it's plus 50% health from the lead, so it's an extra survivability mechanic with Barriss in there. Plus, it kind of saves GMY for the Jedi Knight Revan team, right? Because GMY is great in that team, but he also needs your best speed mods, and I don't want to give Yoda the best speed mods. I'm sorry.
I've tried it a couple of times and it doesn't really work, but I wish it did. Is Qui-Gon, because his special is only 2 cooldown.
Yeah, the call to assist. So
you can get, can you imagine that one? I mean, that if that worked.
Plus, he gets offense up from the second one.
Snips ticking over so quickly.
Oh yeah, imagine if we called her to assist twice. Oh,
everyone's putting specials, and he's pulling that one out. Every other move. Sorry.
Yes, I mean, and another reason why
theory crafting I've been doing.
And another reason why I've been saying Zaris for a while now, because it's just GK and Barriss kind of always go together for the most part, right? Unless you plan on using her like under a crew team or a bounty hunter team or whatever niche you want to throw her into, Night Sister team, right? Like, but I think primarily her and GK already make that match together, so her as the 5th just makes more sense.
All right, so that's our last question. So there we go. I need to spend some energy here real quick. Give me a second. Or the guild will get mad at me. There we go. I've done it. I've done my 600. I'm pretty sure I did my 600. Yes, I did do my 600. All right, so that's where we're going to end today's stream. Thank you guys for being here. I will be back later tonight. Maybe Finn will be with me. Maybe he won't. Who knows? Yes, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Stop what you're doing. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe on Twitch, all that good stuff. Help support the channel in that regard. We'll be back tonight for mini Ross reviews. We'll hang out with you guys for a little bit and do mini Ross reviews. Always a fun time for everyone. So, and then tomorrow morning we got the Jedi Academy. From the Jedi Academy, we will have Grand Arena the next round. So there'll be that. I think Miss will be on tonight, or not Miss, but Urza should be on tonight to do his second round. So check out Urza's stream. I don't know who's streaming when. I know Dakar is always streaming on Twitch. If you haven't checked out Dakar, please check him out. Spartan EZ is over on Twitch. So there's a lot of good guys on Twitch as well that you can check out their content that have... we've been rating each other back and forth. And then yesterday we rated Nev on his YouTube channel.
That was funny.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my God, where did all these people come from?" I'm like, "That's right."
RSG raid.
Yeah, it's RSG raid. So we're gonna
also
that.
too. It's just Ian usually does his Grand Arena top of the hour, like right when the attack phase launches.
Oh, good.
Usually within like the first hour, or usually right away. So maybe he'll be streaming his today.
There you go. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think we're good. Finn, anything else we need to know about or anything like that? He who is Finn? Did Finn die?
No, he left the call a minute ago.
Oh, well then Finn sucks. All right. So with that, we're going to call this one done. Thank you guys for stopping in. Very much appreciated. Love you guys. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you tonight. And and go back and listen to Mrs. Stream last night. It was really good. So on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys for being here. Have a great rest of your day. I'll let you later. Peace.